All right, let's take a look at this piecewise function, and these look different, like visually, like this just looks different, right? And the graph itself is going to look different too. So I guess they match in that way. So let's start with the first part. This is saying that from -4 to 3 on the x-axis, and that includes -4 because it's equal to, less than or equal to, and up to 3, but not including 3 because it's just less than on that part. Anyway, between those two values, the value of y, because f of x means what y value is x plus 4. So whatever your x value is, add 4, that's what your y value is. But starting at 3 and going to 6, it has a different value. It changes. And so let's take a look. We're going to start with the first part and see how this works. So at -4, let's say that our x value is -4. So let's replace x plus 4 with -4. Meaning if we have -4 for x, then what do we get for y? -4 plus 4 is 0. So at -4, we should have a coordinate at 0. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Let's do the 3 now. If x is 3, then what's the function there? So 3 plus 4 is 7. So at 3, we should be up at 7. Now, I have a circle that's filled in at -4, 0, but at 3, it's not going to be filled in. So I'm going to go right 3 up 7 and have an open circle. And I want you to think about what the difference is. The difference is very simply in whether or not that number is included in that range. So -4 is included because it says -4 is less than, or it could be equal to x. X could be -4. But on the other side, it says x is less than 3. That means x can't be 3. It can be up to 3. It could be 2.999, right? And so I'm going to put an open circle to show that I understand that. And so that if someone's just looking at this graph and trying to get some information, they can know that from the graph by the open and the closed circle. Okay, so I'm going to connect the two. So in between any of the x values, those are the y values. Okay, so there's the first part. Let me change colors for the second part just so we're clear on what we're looking at here. So for the second part, the value is at 2x minus 1. So let's plug in a 3 this time. So if x is 3, then that's 2 times 3 minus 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. So that would be a point at 3, 5. So right 3, I'm up at 5. Whoops, not 6, 5. There we go. And that's a closed circle because this has the equal to right here, less than or equal to. It includes the 3. All right, now let's try the 6. So if x is 6, then it's 2 times 6 minus 1. 12 minus 6. 12 minus 1 is 11. So at 6, we're all the way up at 11. So I'm going to write 6 and up to the 11. Ooh, 10, 11. Okay, I think that's it. Now, it's open because it just says less than 6. It doesn't include 6. So at 6, it's an open circle. And then we're going to have a line connecting those 2 points. So that's the graph of this piecewise function. It's sometimes called a step function. And depending on the function, sometimes it actually looks more like stair steps than this one does. Yeah. Now, if you happen to be using doing the digital SAT, I do want you to just see really quickly. I'm going to clear all this. Then I'm going to let you see on Desmos because the digital SAT uses Desmos. This is how you type in a piecewise function. I'm not really going to go into that right now, but you can always Google Desmos piecewise functions and it'll kind of get you started. And that's the graph that we just did. But notice that it does not give you the nice clean points as far as open and closed circles. So you're still going to need to know how that part works. The only thing that it really does kind of indicate that is that here you see, if I move the mouse, it goes close to 3, but it doesn't go all the way to 3 because remember 3 was not included. If I keep moving to the right, it jumps to the other one, and it does show you that 3 is included on the other part of the function. So it goes from 3 up to, and again, it stops. It never shows you 6 because 6 is not included. It goes to like 5.97. So interesting. All right. I hope that was helpful. See you next time.